What's up? It's 7:15. Let's play a video game. What is there to do? Plenty, apparently. I don't like that. I hate timed stuff. I'll do that. I'll do that one. I don't want to do anything timed. I'll do that one. That one. I hate time limits. I'm probably not even going to do a lot of the timed ones. They're so stressful to me. It's not fun. But I'll do the not timed ones. Get in my truck, stuff. Let's load some metal in there. Well, let's look at the road. I'm gonna look and see if the road even needs repaired. So if the road doesn't need repaired, there's no point in loading up the truck. That one won't. That one won't. That one will. That one's really hard to get to. That one won't. You know what? We're not gonna do a road repairs this time. It'll be fine. We can do that tomorrow night or something. Or after I do these deliveries or something. Well, these ones do need it. Okay, we'll take some metal. We'll take some metal. You've convinced me, self. Get in my truck. I'm gonna take a little more. Why do I have a PCT? I don't need that. Okay, how's all this look? That's only a little damage. That's good, 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 good. I've got a bullet gun, it's full. Get in the locker. I don't need you. What is up, Evan? I was about to text you and be like, hey, I'm live. But you found your way here. So that's great. Glad to see you. Have you and Dal met yet? Dal is in Saskatchewan. Saskatoon? Dal's in Canada. I think it's Saskatoon, right? 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 Did they change time tonight for Canada, Dal? Did you just change your clocks tonight?
Thanks for this.
I like to give people likes, because it feels good to get them. It's like a random little thing that I can do that just feels human. I don't blame you for that. Do you guys change your clocks overnight? Do you do that when the rest of the United States does that? I don't even know how that works in other countries. Like, clearly other countries also change their clocks, I think, but like, when? This is Button Mashing Simulator, the game. Welcome. Okay, I'm gonna mark those two that were at 89%. Because they will. I'll at least do this one. I've got a bola gun, so I might do this one. That one doesn't need it. This one does. Alright. Yep. It occurs at, it was really weird because I used to work overnights, and so we would be awake for it. And so, like, we had to either, like, do an extra 1 hour block, or one of the 2 hour blocks became a 1 hour block. So you either, like, hit 2 a.m. and suddenly it's 3, or you hit 2 a.m. and suddenly it's 1 again. It was really weird. But it happens at 2 a.m. officially. 2 a.m. local wherever you're at, or at least it did wherever I was at. I don't know, now I'm confused again. I'm in Arizona, we don't change our clocks. Y'all change your clocks, we do not. We just have to, like, remember, like, don't call that person the hour that you thought was reasonable, because now it's not a reasonable hour anymore. It was super fun to watch on the kind of clocks that have gears. The ones that are still synced to a satellite but have gears, like, to where it's like a ticking clock, not like a digital clock. And so it would just, like, wind forward an hour or wind backward an hour. It was so strange to watch. Shh. Words are hard. It's okay, I deserve being made fun of. 4 million likes. And they've got 540 deliveries on the hardest setting. Good for them. I'm bad at words. I used to be better at them. But trauma sucks and breaks your brain. And being systematically gaslit across years really breaks your brain. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Every time he says this one's for you, it reminds me of that old Bud Light commercial. This Bud's for you. And you, and you, and you. Let's repair the road. It's a team effort. I know you aren't. I'm just being weird. Ow. Do you ever cut your fingernail and then it's got a sharp corner and you forget that it has a sharp corner and you keep meaning to fix the sharp corner and you keep forgetting to do that, and so then you go to scratch yourself and instead you slice yourself open? No reason. Yeah, I'm trying to stop biting my nails, but I'm like, is it really worth it with all the cuts that I have on my face and arms? So I bit them today, but now I've got sharp corners, but they already had sharp corners that were worse, so they're not as bad as they were, but it's, like, still bad. I don't know where my nail clippers are. No idea where they went off to. They're somewhere, I'm sure. I'm sure they're having a great time wherever that is. Hopefully they don't notice me. Yeah, wherever that is. I think I know where it is. It's just a matter of, can I get to the place that I think I know where it is? And the answer is no. not without moving a lot of stuff, including my PS5, which is in the way of accessing the drawer that it's in, because I set it up smart, like a smart person. Inventory management is not my strong suit, which is why I'm playing Inventory Management Simulator, the game. I'm so glad that I'm entertaining your cat. It's really all I can hope to accomplish in life. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Love how cheery it is when it's talking about the destruction of society. My phone is blown up. Do not perceive me, please. I am not worth your time and or attention at this point. Pay no attention. I think we're good. Yeah, no, wait, what? I can't even read. I thought I could do this one. It's at 89%. I feel. Oh, this was the one that was at 95%. This was pointless. So silly. I like that, like, there's non-lethal options, and the game, like you saw, if you kill someone or someone dies, you have to go out of your way to dispose of the body, or you destroy the whole area. And so it, like, the non-lethal option is, like, the actual more productive, efficient, whatever option. And I kind of appreciate that the game, like, but you're still disabling people, but it's like, you don't want to kill them. You just don't see that, you know? It's a refreshing change. You can kill people. There's rifles that have bullets. There's also rifles that have rubber bullets. And you can pick which ones you want to use. But I've so far not killed anyone. Button mashing simulator, the game. I'm sure that sounds super great since I'm using the microphone controller. Just tap, 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 tap. Alright, so what's the next one I gotta stop by if that one doesn't need it then? Okay, this one up here. Go to that one. Let's remove all the markers and remark for the things that are on my route. Okay, remove all markers. There we go. Okay, you. 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 Does that one need it? Yeah. Okay, cool. You're learning my weird ass eccentricities. I gotta like all this stuff because people had to work to build these roads. They deserve the appreciation. This is why it's taken me 70 streams and I still don't have the platinum yet. I like to just build roads. I'm like, you know what? There's other people playing and they're going to benefit from the maintenance of these roads. We're all in this together. I'm leaving it better than I found it. And it's like the only way I can feel productive in my life right now. Especially while I'm watching another thing I tried to help build once go up in flames. And I think it was necessary, but I feel the heaviness of that. And it is what it is. It needed to happen though. If the reasons behind it happening are true, don't let me stand in the way of that. Have you seen The Fall of the House of Usher? It just came out. It's by the same person that did Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor, and Midnight Mass and Midnight Club, which I recommend every single one of those for various reasons. And it's super good and relevant to so many things. They based all of it on a bunch of different Edgar Allan poems. So you got your like Telltale Heart, The Raven, Annabelle Lee, etc. Annabelle Lee was my favorite Poe when I was in high school. By the Sea. We have an anthology, co-anthology somewhere. I don't know where it is though. Maybe we still have it, I don't even know. Is this at least ASMR-y? I feel like if you can hear the button smashing, there's like that, oh, I'm hearing a human being human right now element to it, you know? I shouldn't just stand in the rain like this. it is for me playing it, where I'm just like, I'm taking it slow, I'm not like speed running, I'm not like, you know, sometimes people will play games and they like skip through half of the content just to get to the end of the task ASAP, and I'm like, I don't know, I kind of like to play games to enjoy the ride. Like, someone took all the time to make every meticulous detail in this. I like stopping and experiencing that. Like, I made this video a few years ago of me just like appreciating a sconce on a wall in Bloodborne. And like, someone's job was designing that sconce, and they like agonized over it. It like caused them sleepless nights.
Thanks for the help.
You know, like, people have to think about how these numbers go up.
Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Someone had to like make a decision to decide on this animation. And decisions are stressful.
Thanks for the help.
And they deserve to have that stress acknowledged.
This one's for you.
You know?
Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Plus, I'm like watching the rocks fly up into the air and just appreciates.
Thanks for the help.
I noticed so many little design things. And it, like, I just appreciate, like, this is artistry. Games are a work of fine art. They just don't get treated like it. Oh, I'm gonna leave this better than I found it. It's already level 3. That's okay. We can still repair it. Can and will.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Twice. Yeah, I feel bad for rear-ending that person. Oh well. Alright, let's get out 200 medals, because I think this is going to need 200. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know, but we're going to take it anyway. It's a pretty cool color, though. They call that one Ghost Green, and it is greenish, but I'm like, it's very yellow-green. Pretty sure that's Ghost Green. Yeah. Freaking high seas or whatever. I haven't had those in ages. Or Capri Sun. Sugar water and Sugar Water Part 2, the foil pouch.
Time to move. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
Man, I really miss Sunny D.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Also Surge. I used to drink Mountain Dew Code Red all the time also. I would have for lunch in high school, I would have I got like $2. And so I would get a cookie for 50 cents, a bag of Ruffles for 50 cents, or do cheddar sour cream Ruffles, a chocolate chip cookie, and a Mountain Dew Code Red. Because that's about all I could get for $2. I couldn't afford anything from the actual cafeteria. I had to go to the food cart and get the snacks, and that's lunch. Snack cart lunch. When I transferred schools, there was a hot meal combo that you could get for $2. It was very generous. It was more than $2 of food for sure. But that was at a private school that cost 10 grand a year, so it makes sense. Come on! There we go.
This one's for you. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
It got pretty rough during a time when I was in high school. My parents were divorcing, and it was just.
Thanks for the help.
I'm one of 4 kids, and my dad inherited $2 million, but that doesn't count as income for determining your child support, so that's cool. Because then he wasn't working, and so he had no income for them to determine child. It's a whole fucked up situation. Yep, not a lot of love in that situation. But hey, I don't talk to him, and neither does my brother. The other 2 do, but 2 of us don't, and plan on not ever. And it's not for, there was, we tried. But it's just he really believes in the Gothard umbrellas and thinks that because I'm an unwed daughter that I still have to obey him unquestioningly. So that's just not really, I'm 35. Nah, I'm good. Do I at least get financial provision out of this deal? No. No, it's just, okay, that's stupid. You can keep having those beliefs, but that's not gonna work on me, my dude. On me, for me, whatever. Doesn't really seem like it's for me at all. It seems like he's an insecure dude who just wants to feel important. What? What? that independent fundamentalist Baptist life for ya. King James is the only real Bible. I don't know. Yeah, the whole thing. Did I ever tell you I got kicked out of the house over a theological disagreement when I was a junior in high school? Theological agreement / he showed up married one day. He had been single 3 days earlier. And, I was like, that's fucked up, and so I suddenly didn't have a place to live anymore, and I was disowned, so that's fun. Yeah, he had a spiritual experience while on a trip to Israel. And to be a good pastor, he needed a good pastor's wife. So he reached out to my mom and 2 of his ex-girlfriends to see who would marry him that week with a prenup. And one of them said yes. The third option. The other 2 did not. And then it turned out she needed a surgery that he paid for, and then she divorced him a year later. So I'm like, you know, in the long run, I get it. I get it. But yeah, I got kicked out and disowned, so that was fun. So I was just like, that seems kind of, I don't know, like, that seems kind of fucked up to me, but whatever, dude. It is what it is, though. When he owed her alimony afterwards, and then he undisowned me because he was lonely, and he got horses, and he had to give her, I forget, it was $10,000 or $20,000 of alimony for the year. And so he wrote her, like, I want to say it was $10,000, and he wrote her 20 checks of $500 apiece, dated 2 weeks apart each, and buried them in a box of horse shit and shipped it to her across state lines. And I'm like, I think that's a felony. But okay. You do you. Welcome to my dad. No wonder I wound up in a cult. Would not help me get my wisdom teeth out, but I got scuba lessons, and I'm a certified open water diver. And on the checkout dive trip, the scuba lessons were supposed to be something between... I was trying to reconcile with him after his divorce. And so he said if I did all the work looking up the place and setting everything up, we could get scuba lessons, and we would go together as a family with him, with me and my 3 siblings and him. And then halfway through, he stopped showing up to scuba lessons. Like, one day he came and dropped off his gear at the pool where we did them, and then he never came back for it. And the people that worked there were like, what's the deal? His gear is here. Like, can you guys take this to him? Because we don't want this just sitting in our shop. And we're like, yeah, we'll look into it, okay. And Then when it's time to drive 8 hours to Mexico, to San Carlos for our checkout dive trip, where we did like 5 dives out there, he's like, I'm gonna bring a friend. And then we were like 3 hours into the drive where we're all in a truck together. So me, my 3 siblings, my dad, and his female persuasion friend, we noticed they were wearing matching rings. And we were like, what the fuck? And they got mad at us for being upset about that. So I got surprise marriages from my dad 3 times, because the last one was I didn't know him or speak to him when it happened, but his 4th marriage was like 2 years ago, and it lasted 1 day. And it got annulled the next day because the lady's son looked him up and was like, what are you doing? So, really great track record there. 1 day. The first one was 1 year, just like it was like 13 or 14 months, just long enough for her to get some alimony. The second one was 11 years. And the third one, these are the ones after my mom. The third one was 1 day. And I don't know what he's up to now. I don't really care to know. But, yeah.
Thanks for coming. Legend delivers. The group here and there, as I can tell. Got something I thought you could use. Take it if you want.
Okay, what do I need to bring to upgrade this zipline? All the chemicals and 1440 minus 480 is 960 special alloys. So yeah, that's my fun background lore / where all the trauma comes from. Well, the initial layer of trauma that led me into all the other traumatic circumstances. What? We got another freaking green truck up here. I love it when people do them like Ninja Turtles. I had one that was green with a purple top, and I called it Donatello. The best turtle, of course. Who's your favorite turtle? If you're watching, comment with your favorite turtle. It's okay if it's not Donatello, you just have poor taste. Okay. Did I ever tell you I took nunchuck lessons when I was a kid? So I can appreciate Michelangelo. It was very briefly, but I did. I took nunchuck lessons. True story. My dad taught karate. So while he would be there teaching karate, I would get nunchuck lessons. I was a yellow belt. Then he got in a car wreck. and he stopped teaching karate, so I stopped taking karate or nunchuck lessons. Imagine what kind of a different person I would have been. But I still remember horse stance and stuff like that. Is American karate, which is a combination of several other karates. I don't know, I think it's, I don't remember. Just remember how to block, how to throw a punch, how to not break your thumb, and how to have a good balanced stance. What does this need? Can this be upgraded? I might upgrade this before I deliver anywhere else, because if this goes, everything goes. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade it. Let's go get some stuff to upgrade it. How much karate did you do? This one too? Why are they all dying? I can't keep up with this. Okay, we're gonna have to do this twice. I'm gonna go get materials from the doctor first, and we'll do this first zip line. And then I'll get materials from this distribution center to do the other one. Because they usually only have enough chemicals for one upgrade of that size. Boo! Believe the world better than I found it. Earlier, International House of Prayer is having a service. They're going to go an updated announcement tomorrow, and I don't have a lot of confidence in the person that they got talking at service tomorrow. I think it's gonna be more propaganda to try and just keep people to hold the line, keep pressing in, build the house. It's just like,
Thanks for
when the whole concept came from someone who was allegedly abusing people in the manner that we have been told allegedly occurred, I just feel like maybe no. Maybe no. Don't fall in. Button mashing simulator again.
Structure upgraded. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on. Use of weapons is prohibited. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Safe travels.
Hello. Thanks for the help.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
It is a good day. This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
Real. I don't blame you. How nice is it out right now? You guys liking snowy weather or not?
Structure upgraded.
51 is not that bad. 40 to 60 during the day is something that does not happen in the Phoenix area. That is apocalyptic here. Our midwinter is like maybe mid-60s. And if it's like a brutally cold day, it'll get down like into the 50s. For the most part. There's occasional exceptions, but pretty much we're 70 and sunny for half of the year, and then we're 110 and sunny for the other half of the year. With like no humidity, so it's like super nice. You should come out sometime, I'm just saying. I might not want to leave. I don't mind the 110 either, because it's like, you don't get sweaty, really. There's like 1 month out of the year where it gets like a little humid, but it's really not even that bad. Like, I like how it feels when it's like 115 out, and you walk outside and like you just feel your skin tighten on your face. Like, I literally like intentionally go outside in that and sit in the sun and just let it wash over me. I'm saying you'd probably dig something like Sedona or Flagstaff, also super cool. And recreational is legal here for those that partake. So, do you need any other reasons? I don't know, but those are some. Although it is in Colorado too. And some of the cities there have decriminalized other things that haven't done that here. For those that care about that. Colorado's gorgeous too, but I like not having to deal with snowstorms personally. I got some musical friends you'd probably get along with pretty well here too. A buddy of mine did sound for Glenn Campbell's farewell tour, and I think you two would love each other. We went to high school with his kids. I have spent the night at their house one time and like sat and had a one-on-one talk with him sitting 5 feet away from all of his awards. It was insane. I don't remember. He was talking to me about some violinist he worked with one time. And I don't remember. It was pretty rad though. And I was just like, I'm sitting 5 feet away from a Grammy. What? I wish I would have known at the time just what the Wrecking Crew meant. Like, I knew he was a big deal, but I didn't realize, like, he's like one of the most influential musicians that has ever lived, ever. Oh.
Today's a good day. Thanks for the help.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan.
But I didn't know. I was just like, you have pictures with the Beach Boys and Elvis in your kitchen. That's cool.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
That makes sense.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
I figure probably 20 people watch this stream, so it doesn't really matter too bad for me to, like, mention that. Plus, you know how it is, like, you mention just enough, but you don't say anything, actually. Right? Right? You know what I'm saying.
Name's Sam.
Safe travels.
Although I will say, I'm pretty sure that I'm responsible for Dream Theater and Megadeth co-headlining in Gigantour 1 and the concept of Gigantour 1. And I think I can't prove it, because only Dave can do that. But I can tell you about a conversation I had that I think proves it. Because why else was Dream Theater and Megadeth co-headlining? I'm just saying.
Keep on keeping on.
The only metal I listened to was Dream Theater, so when I met Dave Mustaine in my high school jazz band concert that he was sitting in the audience of, I was like, so Dream Theater's neat. And I asked him, yeah, I'll tell you the rest offline. I'm just saying, the following summer, Gigantour 1 existed and Dream Theater was co-headlining, I'm just saying.
Thank you for your continued support. Good work. New order available.
I don't want to do retrieval missions. Oh, that I can do. Okay, I'm gonna sign off here because it's 8:15 and I'm gone an hour now, and this is where I'll pick up tomorrow night. But I'll keep texting you, and I'll tell you the rest of that story. Oh no, don't cough. Alright, it's 8:15. I play every night at 7:15 Mountain Standard Time, which will be 22 hours from now for a lot of people, apparently. I think. Is that right? Or is it going to be 24 hours? I don't know. You guys are changing your clocks and it's confusing. It's going to be different if you're changing your clock, because I'm not changing my clock, because Arizona has a sanity around the issue of doing that the rest of you have not come into possession of at this point in history. I don't get it, but whatever. Although it was weird that when they were going to get rid of it, they were going to put y'all back on standard time, because then it's like your sunset's going to be so early. Daylight, I feel like daylight time is a better time zone, but that's just me. Whatever. We stay on Mountain Standard Time all year, which means that we match Pacific daylight time during the summer. We're on California, Seattle, all them time. But then during the winter, we match Colorado and that whole band. Don't ask it to make sense. You're the ones doing the weird time change thing. We're just keeping our clock the same and not losing an hour of sleep. Half of the year. And yeah, so feel free to like and or subscribe so you can follow along on my weirdest journeys. You don't have to, because I'm just here doing my thing. But I do like the numbers getting bigger. It makes me get dopamine. So do it if you feel like it, or don't. Whatever. And Saturdays are for Horizon Zero Dawn. We started the Frozen Wilds earlier today. Did the Shaman's Path and met Uriah. So now we got to go around and do a whole bunch of stuff like Bandit Camp, Tall Neck, all that mess to impress the Warwick so I can challenge Aratak. I'm doing that with no mic, just vibes. The phrasing on that sounds interesting with recent develops in my personal life. No mic, just vibes. What? I'm a horrible person. I'm sorry. But that is kind of funny. Because earlier this year, I did Horizon Zero Misty Dawn. And now I'm doing Horizon No Mic, just vibes. And, like, no one's gonna get that unless they get it, and then they're gonna be like, oh, damn, she said that. Yeah. What else? I'm probably not gonna be doing Sea of Stars. I didn't this past week. I don't want to make any promises this upcoming week, because it's just this whole thing. I don't know what's ahead with the drama that's going on with the place that is now demonstrating itself evidently as, like, I already called it a cult, I already reconciled with that, but, like, hundreds if not thousands of people are coming to terms with that now, and people, like, ideally love are among them, and so there's just a lot in my personal life that's going on dealing with that, and it's very emotional, and there's some other stuff that happened this week that has been crazy. This has been one of the weirdest weeks of my entire life, and I've had some weird weeks. So I don't want to make any promises about Sea of Stars, because I just don't think I have the capacity for it right now. Like, even this is, like, already a lot. But we'll see what happens. Have a lovely rest of your night, or whatever time it is, especially with all the time being weird. Whatever your time is doing, I hope it's a good time. And I will catch you all next time. Bye.